Hello everyone! Here are today's gaming stories you might have missed. Today we've got two major stories, two newly released games. Let's get started! Today's first story is a gaming industry update. Sony has officially announced one of the biggest changes in PlayStation history. Starting in January 2028, all new games released for PlayStation consoles will be digital only. That means Sony will stop producing physical game discs for every new PlayStation title released after that date. Games will still be available through the PlayStation Store and participating retailers, but only in digital formats. Sony clarified that games released before January 2028, including titles already planned for physical release, will not be affected. According to the company, the decision reflects changing consumer habits and the growing preference for digital media over physical discs. Sony's latest financial results support that trend. During fiscal year 2025, digital software generated more than 1 trillion yen in revenue, while physical software brought in just over 125 billion yen. In other words, digital software revenue was more than 8 times higher than physical software sales. Digital purchases also accounted for about 89% of total game software revenue. Meanwhile, the digital download ratio for full PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games reached 78% for the fiscal year, climbing to 85% during the fourth quarter. Although Sony still sells millions of physical games every year, demand for boxed copies continues to decline, and the company expects that trend to continue. The announcement has also fueled speculation about Sony's next-generation console. Industry analysts now believe that the PlayStation 6 could launch without a built-in disk drive, making it a fully digital console. At the same time, recent reports suggest Microsoft's next Xbox, currently rumored under the codename Project Helix, may also abandon physical discs. If that happens, the console industry could be entering a completely digital era. Industry reactions have been mixed. Game rental company Gamefly expressed disappointment over Sony's decision. In a public statement, the company said it still believes physical media matters and pledged to continue renting physical games and movies for as long as discs remain available. On the other hand, the Video Game History Foundation offered a different perspective. The organization acknowledged that the decision is disappointing for collectors, consumers, and the resale market. However, it argued that the impact on long-term game preservation may be smaller than many people expect. According to the foundation, most modern games receive major updates after launch, meaning a disc alone often does not preserve the complete version of the game. Sony says it will continue investing in new ways for players to access games while giving customers the flexibility to purchase titles through both the PlayStation Store and retail partners. Sony's announcement marks more than just the end of physical PlayStation discs. It could be the beginning of a new chapter for the entire gaming industry, as consoles move closer to an all-digital future. Next, here's an update on the PlayStation 3 and PS Vita store shutdown. Sony has officially announced that it will gradually shut down the PlayStation Store for both the PlayStation 3 and PS Vita, bringing nearly 20 years of service to an end. The PlayStation 3 launched in 2006, alongside the PlayStation Network and the PlayStation Store. It introduced free online multiplayer, digital game purchases, and helped lay the foundation for PlayStation's digital ecosystem. After nearly 2 decades, that chapter is now coming to a close. The shutdown will happen in stages. In Mexico, Honduras, and Nicaragua, the PlayStation 3 store will begin shutting down in August 2026. Other countries in Latin America and the Middle East will follow later that year. For the rest of the world, both the PlayStation 3 and PS Vita stores will officially close in July 2027. After the shutdown, players will no longer be able to purchase new games or downloadable content. However, Sony says that games and content players have already purchased will remain available for download for the time being. According to Sony, The decision was made because the PlayStation 3 and PS Vita can no longer support modern payment systems and today's digital commerce infrastructure. The company also acknowledged that both platforms played an important role in PlayStation history and described the decision as a difficult one. Sony's move follows a broader industry trend. Nintendo closed the Wii Shop channel in 2019. Then, in 2023, it ended new purchases on the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U eShops. Many game companies are now shifting their resources away from older platforms and toward current generation systems. Microsoft, however, has taken a different approach. Although the Xbox 360 marketplace officially closed in 2024, many backward-compatible original Xbox and Xbox 360 games are still available for purchase and play on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and Series S consoles. One reason Sony's announcement has attracted so much attention is that PlayStation 3 games are not natively compatible with the PlayStation 5. Because the PS3 used Sony's unique cell processor architecture, PS3 discs and digitally purchased PS3 games cannot be played directly on modern PlayStation consoles. While some titles are available through PlayStation Plus Premium Cloud Streaming or as remastered editions, support remains limited. As a result, once the PlayStation 3 store closes, new players will have very few legal ways to purchase digital PS3 games. The end of the PlayStation 3 and PS Vita stores marks the close of an important chapter in PlayStation history, while also raising new questions about game preservation and long-term access to classic titles. Next up, we have two newly released games. Nintendo's beloved cult classic rhythm series is finally back. Rhythm Heaven Groove is out now on Nintendo Switch 2. It marks the first brand new entry since Rhythm Heaven Megamix launched on the Nintendo 3DS in 2016. The release also celebrates the franchise's 20th anniversary year. The series first debuted on the Game Boy Advance in 2006. Players can enjoy more than 80 brand new rhythm minigames, along with over 30 multiplayer challenges. The game also introduces Beat Spell, a brand new RPG-style mode that combines rhythm-based combat with magical spell casting, in a concept that may remind some players of Patapon. Series composer and producer Tsunku returns for the new installment. After overcoming throat cancer and continuing his music career despite losing his voice, he once again brings his signature style to the Rhythm Heaven series. Our next new release brings together one of the world's biggest entertainment franchises with one of the most iconic board games ever created. A brand new digital board game based on the Star Wars franchise has officially launched. Published by Ubisoft and developed by Behavior Interactive, Monopoly Star Wars Heroes vs. Villains is now available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2. Players can choose from 28 iconic Star Wars characters, including Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, and compete as teams of heroes or villains. Each character features unique abilities that affect movement, property control, and overall strategy, bringing a fresh twist to the classic Monopoly formula. The game also supports both online and local multiplayer, allowing players to team up with friends or compete against each other. See you next time with more gaming news.